Hello. I got myself a better mm, microphone, as you might be able to tell. And now I'll be able to sound a lot better than before. Understandable actually. I'm gonna make a tweet about it and start up in, let's say, 2 minutes. Uh, Wait, did I? Got myself a high quality microphone. No longer will my streams and videos have to compensate for my laptops. God. No laptops. What's a good word to put here to curse at the goddamn laptop? This camera. Yeah, ours. Okay. Yes. Also streaming right now. Okay. Divinity Original Sin. Perfect. Now then, let me open it up. I'm gonna have to disable this. Unable to sync. Close. Right? That's fine. Get started. Skip. I never want to do that account thing. Oh, a bit too loud. Okay. There. I'll check the audio balancing as well, because I learned how to go about doing that. Opening up a new Chrome window with another Google
Spike
account
strips would be kind of
lets
fun.
you actually view your stream and hear the audio from it. Okay. Let's see. I am saying words into the microphone. Right. Sounds balanced enough. Alright. Continue. I like how I'm improving with each stream. Quality wise, it fills me with determination. I quite like doing it for myself. Also, this microphone has a mute button in case of emergencies. Ah.
Have you cud?
Let's see, where shall I start? Last time, this lizard inquisitor, Marquis, what are their titles again? Magister, was blown to bits under suspicion of helping prisoners.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What's going on?
Cat has memory problems.
The giant takes notice of its charges. Ask away, shield. A giant body,
Tell me
but
about.
no giant brain. Sure, beautiful. They can't.
We already talked about
The
this.
great Oh, what? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world.
Alright. I quite like the fact that I have this many companions. I do hope I don't fuck it up to the point that they start leaving. Can I see the map? Okay, I've been here, this is a walkable zone, so I have no other options but to continue on here. Wait, unless... Cancel. Don't wanna put in a map. Those are vines for getting down. I'll investigate that more later. For now, let's hop on into the town and start asking questions.
I got my eye on you, half-stack. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch, or I'll do to you what the hell I did to that traitor.
But the call you spotting is very effective. So, saying the bigger the man, the smaller his ego. Use the that at least the lizard is at peace now. You hope. How should I proceed? The dwarven answer would antagonize him. The scholarly answer would put him in a curious situation where he might be more understanding, and the undead one is probably gonna frighten him.
Well, that's true now, isn't it? With that little ring around your neck, you can't conjure so much as a boo. Like a cat without its claws, ain't you?
And what exactly do you know about Bishop Alexander and Dalius? Or Dalis?
Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime, all the same. And the hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did.
The Hammerer. Fascinating. Okay. Arabella When will I be allowed to leave this place?
When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mind. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. You can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again.
How come you're a god here? Why are you a god here?
During the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself? It was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through.
How did he know? Ask him how he can know the will of the divine. Wonder aloud if the divine really would have approved of a place like Port Joy. Well, he might be following, from what I've understood, they're somewhat following in the footsteps of the person named Lucian. But would they have approved of a place like Fort Joy? Tell me more about him.
Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
Alright. And how are you sure that that is the will of the divine?
Oh, for certain. But I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey, you again. Make it quick.
Got anything to trade? I doubt you'll be dying like the previous few. An empty flask, not much to look at. Strange feeling that throwing it away would improve.
Have you cod?
Throwing it far away would improve your athletics somehow. Might as well fill it with something first. An empty flask for poison. I hope this one isn't going to disappear on me like the previous few. Also, I hate fish, so I'm gonna... I know that's somewhat heretical for someone who would be is a a follower of the divine flying spaghetti monster, but I cannot stomach sea creatures. It is simply a thought of mine. Not thought, but would it be a quirk? Not sure how to describe it exactly. But I can't. Let's see. I have the feeling that this might come in handy. The color that is. That's I put in too much time to give this away. I can't. I have to consume these to know of their effects first. Okay. Pumpkin soup, mashed potatoes. Actually, my companions, a lizard, they might appreciate a meal or two if they got hurt. I'm gonna think about that later. Heals 30, heals percentages. The food is better than the healing potions, seemingly. Wooden pitchfork, trusty friend for the harvesting farm. Is there farming in this game? I'm not sure, so I'm gonna keep the pitchfork in case of hay. Improvise wand that deals fire damage. This can be useful. Wait, fire damage and poison. My god. I got an explosion. Deck of cards. I doubt I will be using it. I'm gonna keep it though. Up. No, don't. I don't wanna have my inventory disorganized. And the scraps could be stringed together. Alright, a tooth. A fine trophy of 4. Maybe a necklace. Short stick. It might be useful. Golden cups. As much as I would rather not part with them. Let's see. 66, 3. Okay, give me 3. Good enough. Let me give you something. What one goat? Let's see. Woe is what one goat, but I can use it. This can though. There you go. Lemonade, short stick, life essence. A single spark hovers delicately within this iridescent enchanted orb. I'll investigate this later. Maybe I shouldn't have spec'd all into necromancy. Oh wait! I have stuff I can put in myself. Mancer. This is all air damage. I'm not interested in that. Poison damage. This is for water. This is overall healing. I probably shouldn't have increased too, but it's fine. Summoning. Increases vitality, damage, physical, magic armor of your summons and totems. You know what? That's what I'm gonna... Oh, wait. I'm not gonna focus on the damage I can deal, I'm gonna focus on the damage my minions can deal. Battering, persuasion is something I really... But I also need thievery... No! I can get it later, I'm sure. Memory. For an extra slot. That seems very useful right now. Wait. Is it? Yeah, it's probably useful. And intelligence. Yes, good. What about you? Can I auto-equip stuff on you so that I don't have to look at you? I'll think about that later. Oh no. I'm gonna save real quick because it seems buggy. Where am I? Oh, I was just... The camera wasn't centered is all. Alright. I don't expect there to be anything much in this.
Pipe down, Flora. It's time to accept reality.
I like how they can see my bony arms, but...
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
I pick out his shot. Yeah, but Ask you. It won't help if you just stay there.
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
She seems perfectly sane, if a little distressed or distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not. Move aside, dwarf. Move aside. I need to find my little girl. I need to find my baby.
Okay, ask if isn't something you can. Fine. Alright, I can search if you show me a little bit of
The
respect.
Magisters. They don't care whether we live or die. And Griff and his thugs would sooner cut out my tongue than hear a plea for help. No, they can't help me at all.
Okay, how did your daughter go about disappearing?
I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her.
May I have a closer look at the doll?
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her, my little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Why will no one in the camp help you
This
look?
place turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
I shall attempt my best. Goodbye for
You
now.
are an angel. Truly you are.
Alright, what was the name of the child again? Scream it out once more. Oh, go. Oh, sorry about that. Irma, alright.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Alright. What's this one? Die by the sword. A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife or shiv, if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you have a sword of sorts. Hilarious. Into the backpack.
Come on,
The shiv.
man. I can't wait all day.
A word of advice to the unarmed fire chef step. Okay. Yeah, okay, very funny. Boring though. Okay, Emma's those a quest
No,
item.
exactly.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Okay, let's see.
Pipe down, Farah.
Miscellaneous
Reality.
food. Food. Still miscellaneous.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Let's see. What else? Okay, this looks fine. Now, can I trade with you fine folk? By chance.
Pipe down.
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't
Fire
returned.
essence.
Where could she be, my dear girl?
I haven't found her, but I'm not giving up.
Bless you.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
No, no.
Maya.
Pair of you are filthy cheating liars don't mean I can't beat ya.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy girl.
Alright, let's...
Right hand, mine, weaker.
I'm gonna look for her daughter later. Wait. What was the name of the girl at the shore?
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Can I... I don't think I can set a waypoint on the map and travel to there. That's thrice. This is one of the children. Another shell. Okay, so thrice, and what's the name of the other child? Tam. Alright.
You can stay out here with me.
Let's see what happens if you interact with.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angle.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards.
It's a child, though he is very prideful. I would answer with yes. It's a famed storyteller.
Really? Like, what kind of stories?
Tell him that you know an excellent one about Dragon King. He ruled vast lands and married a beautiful elf princess. Or Tales of Visha, a famed lizard adventurer who slew a seven-headed snake for him. He would probably say this.
A seven-headed snake? That sounds scary. Can I hear it anyway?
You warmly tell the tale of Visha, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Must be. Say you must be, or you wouldn't be here. Well, judging by the color on your neck, so are you.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
They might as well be crazy, huh? Why are you out here alone?
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
The void walker not too far off the shore.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what you'll see.
We already did this conversation with the dwarven lady, so...
Guess I am, but it's just...
Alright.
You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
So look. Trap dismantling kit. Are they... Do they have uses? Seems worth it. Should I buy one? One costs 100 gold. Can I convince you to take these cups for it? You know what, I want both of them. Minor healing. And a healing potion. Food. Let's see, what else can I offer you? Sharp rocks. Actually, I should probably keep my miscellaneous items for the time being. Wooden figure. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it. So try wooden box. Alright, instead of the... What if I remove this? A 1 gold difference shouldn't be too much. But this one follows me while this one is just a fucking toy. Okay. I don't wanna give away my wooden figurine. It's too precious to me. Good part of a sword. Mallet. But I already have a repair hammer. This is just a weapon. Just a mace. And this is just a staff. Hold up! How much is one of these? Well, no, this is like the gold standard currency. I'm not gonna give it away like that, just like that. What else? What else? What else? What else can I give away? I wonder. I have 2 of these buckets. And let's give him a few shells. Each one is 1, so 5. Alright. Super. Alright, yeah, right. Unfortunate. I learned the summoning ability. Also, I need to swap out my... to add the... I had a fire staff, yes? Where's the fire staff? I remember seeing it. What's this? Is this a chicken? A Russa's leg. A bloody lip evidence of the hammer's ruthlessness. I can give this to an elf to consume so that they may see her memories. So I'm gonna keep it on me. Tongs, short stick, candle, stick, leather, bedroll. This is a tool. This is most likely just a weapon. This is food. This too is food. This too is food. This too is food. Empty honey jar. This is a container. This too. This is a drink. Right. And I have an empty flask, which I can fill with poison if I had a bar of it, but next time around. And the girl's name, who is Ajwa, is Irma. Okay. What can I use this in any capacity? No. I have to remember the name Irma, just in case. Let's hop by. No, those are for getting down. Already tried. A long branch. Check it out later.
Adults always want to talk. Can't I just...
Put this. Where should I put it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Wait, what about this? Fishbone. I don't wanna have to manage the Red Prince as well as myself. This is a weapon. Where's the fire stuff? I still remember. There it is. No more shiving. Magic. Explosion magic.
Adults always want to...
Oh. Oh, okay. Hold up. I am an idiot. I've been on the prep screen this whole time. I never switched to the actual game. You fool. Alright. It's fine. I'm still at 0 viewers. This is something I can... These are mistakes I can afford at this stage. Okay. Right. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Everything seems to work. Oh no. Alright. Now everything works properly. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that work flawlessly in another day. Most likely next time around. So what I've been doing is okay, I'm gonna do a quick recap for future audiences that may look back on the things I've done. Okay, so first, the nice-ish magister who talked about Lucian and his history is this fellow, Hansa, one of the gatekeepers. I've not talked with
Did
her,
you see 'em?
believe yet.
You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Oh, I didn't look at anyone other than the main people of the argument.
The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that.
Let's see. Notice something. Say that you don't need to know all the Divine Order's horrors by name.
Horrors, eh? Easy to say when you haven't looked a void walking in the eye. The Order and their horrors are all that's protecting you from that fate. You and everyone else in Riverlon. Now, why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days.
Geists. Okay. The fellow that claimed her daughter had died on the ship is this person, Jet. And this is the lady who's screaming from here about her daughter that is missing by the name of Elma. Okay. Now then, I have yet to talk to Ethan. The bastard survived.
Griff teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth.
Okay, this seems very important, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. And crime and punishment. If you take any property that isn't yours, beware the consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you, and they will call the guards or even attack you if you go too far. Different people have different reactions. Understood.
I will not.
And the scrubs. Laborers boots. Repair hammer. Sharpen piece of metal. Workbench. I can't use the workbench, it seems. Where is... Ah, this must be Nebora.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
I've seen a fair few women work the anvil, but they were all dwarves. Seems she seems to have a talent for it, though.
Oh, I? Looking to buy?
I'm always willing to cut a deal if the terms are to my liking. Oh, skills? I didn't expect this. Identifying glass spear to through this closely and analyze and classify equipment. It's as good as the skill of the one who holds it. It's as good as the skill of the one who holds it. A ring that gives me a level of necromancy. Theft. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. First, I want this. And I also really want this. Right, what can I give here? She doesn't care much for art, it seems, and very unfortunate. Oh, the booze. All of it. Milk, water, lemonade. The breads, the pie. The raw materials I'm not really keen on selling. Giblets. That's not good meat. giblets. Mashed. That's one of these scrolls. What else do I want to buy from her? The identifying glass. Alright, this is gonna be quite expensive. All of the shivs, the improvised stuff, and the pitchfork. Ah, alright, perfect. I really want to keep the wines, to be honest. Try them out. Just one. Oh god. I can part with one ink and quill. And I want one more my booze. And I'm gonna have to give some of my booze away. No, I will persevere. 2 of my meats. Okay, this works. This is perfect. Okay, great. Perfect. If your low master ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items by press a right mouse button on any identified item and select identify. I understand. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, finally.
This belongs to Dallas.
What are you working on?
The hammer, as you might have heard her monikered. I'm just having a tinker with it to try to figure it out. You sure you're not looking to buy anything? Yeah, I prefer banter when it's with paying customers.
Ask how she got her hands on one of these contraptions. They seem pretty dangerous.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
What do you remember of Dallas? Or did she invent the colors?
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet
What do you
soul,
remember of her?
quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
Was she the one who invented these god-awful colors?
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
Do you know how to loosen them up a bit? Or do you know how the colors are made? I'm actually curious how they're made.
Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know.
Ah, so a nullification spell enchanted into the metal. Or something of that sort. Do you know how to loosen it up a bit?
For you? Hell no.
And who might be worthy of such a service?
Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't. So buy or shove off. All manner of things. Have a look.
I already bought a fuck ton.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
I bought a hell of a lot, lady. What the fuck are you talking about?
I will not.
I'm willing to give you 2 apples. Because I don't care much for the apples. I want gold in return.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Another totem skill.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Requires summoning 1. Alright. Let's see my new acquired items. Not sure that the tongues are useful yet, so I'm gonna put them in the miscellaneous pile. Oh god, that depleted me. Okay. The Age of Brachius Rex, Captain Seek. Captain Seek Zapper made a deal with the Source King himself for the price of his soul. Zapper was given an enchanted armor set that would allow him to charm and control whoever he chose. Zapper took great joy in capturing slaves, objects for Soul's experimentation. For Brachius, assaulting ships from his hideaway in Reaper's Eye. No, wait. Assaulting ships from his hideaway in Reaper's Eye. Zappa took great joy in capturing slaves, objects for Soul's experimentation. For Brachius, assaulting ships from his hideaway in Reaper's Eye. Yet power alone was not enough to satisfy him. Zappo wanted more than his dread fleet and eldritch charisma. He planned to rob Brachius blind, breaking into his vault not only for an empire's worth of gold, but to reclaim his soldier. But before Zafor sized his price, Brachius discovered his treasure and sealed him in a cursed... Oh no, Brachius discovered his treason and sealed him in a cursed prison on the island. It is said the captain has been... It is said that the captain has been bound there for years beyond counting. Soulless and starving for freedom. It is also said that before his death, Zafor hid the pieces of his enchanted armor across the Reaper's Eye, so that Brachius could never recover them. Zafor hid the pieces of his enchanted armor across the Reaper's Eye so that Brachius could never recover them. But isn't Brachius the one who crafted them? No, with the Source King himself! Zafor given... Wait, Brachius is the Source King. The Age of Brachius X. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Almost full. One more slot available. Wait, can I only identify stuff in the... Hold up, let me use this.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Dallas, you maniac.
What can I investigate? What can I examine?
Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Lexi? Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Equipment?
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
Okay, I wanted to ask her a few questions about that is now. Let's see. Ask her the colors.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
Ask if she ask what she remembers
Oh,
about
I don't
us.
know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military
Yeah,
people.
we already talked about this.
Don't they? By all means, get an eyeful.
Right. What in this screen? What is there to identify? Okay, this is the stuff I gave her. Smeltering, skill book, elemental totem, and fusion.
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Lexi? Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Amazon doesn't need to be identified. Alright. Take your leave.
Dallas, you maniac.
Come on, Lexi. Hey up.
I was hoping for her to
Red or whiskey, toast the same.
loosen the collar a bit.
Your grift teaches you to bully others.
Okay, let me put on this fancy new ring. Nice.
Cud.
Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Lexi? Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Paintings here. Alright. I have a clear area where new stuff appears. But this...
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Hmm.
Red or whiskey, toast the same.
Collar. On. Sauce. Gone. Go.
What about my skills? I can learn 2 more. Oh, I have to buy the new skills. I actually need that totem summoning book. Oh no.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful.
Alright, I'm gonna need this skill book. Unlocks a range attack for you to incarnate the 10 magical armor. Nope. Conjure incarnate. A summon.
Your
Yep.
grift teaches you to bully others.
500. I might need to rob someone. Oh god.
Have you, cud?
Okay, I'm gonna have to rob someone rich.
Disgusting like threats.
Of all their gold chalices. This goes here. The foot pie. I would drink of the wine to taste it, but I fear there is nothing to fear but fear itself. Oh, Houston. It becomes drunk for 2 turns. I can eat 1 meat. That took off my physical armor. Heals for 10%. I have 2 garlic, so smelly. Immunity to disease, immunity to infection. -1 persuasion. Oh god. Smelly for 10 turns. 10 turns? That's fucking. That has to be some form of racism now. Come on. What about this shroom? Heals for 10%. What about this shell? Water resistance. Okay. What about this? Oh wait, this has this exact same effect. Yep. What about the potato? Heals 10%, okay. What about the whisperwood? Magical armor for 2 turns. All shells have the exact same effect, it seems. I'm gonna keep them out here. There might be more variations. Tomato sauce. Use 5%, 10% poison resistance. Useless, but it's probably gonna be used in spaghetti. I actually already had a flask, so I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here because it is my most valuable tool. Below the gold it goes. Actually, open up. 1 slot left for a book. Mana and mana spells. Let's go in. What's the diseased? Permanent. Okay, how can I help you?
Leave me. Go.
Thou do not fear, that may not be the end. Oh, fascinating. I've read the plague known as the Wet Death, and never seen such an acute case.
She bends over double in a violent coughing fit. As it subsides, she dabs her mouth with her sleeve.
This may not be the end. Showing her undead.
Mercy. I hope that it is. Can't stay here.
Alright.
Leave me. Go. You leave me be.
Just leave, alright. Let's see, what can I do to...
She groans in pain.
Unable to acknowledge me.
Groans.
Okay, what about you, my boy? Princey. Talk to her.
Leave me. Go.
I'll fetch a
No.
doctor for you.
Don't
you dare. I want to be done. I won't let the Reds let them take me. Leave me. Go. Thank you. I just want to be done.
Diseased, blocked by physical armor.
She groans.
Blocked by physical armor. What if I were to make a save and how many people are around me? Okay, not many. Let's remove my physical armor. What would happen if I were to remove my hand? My physical armor. You scared someone and they attacked you. Cover your head, legs. I'll do what you want, just don't hurt me. Oh, you're clearly not doing what I want, which is to not attack me. I'm curious, will she attack? Wow, she did. Alright. I'm not actually interested in fighting her, I just wanted to see if she would react to me being undead, given her state and situation. But I suppose that actually revealing you're undead in this world is more of a, oh, you fucking killed them. They're servants of they're like fucking void walkers or some shit. But worse, maybe. I don't know the law about it just yet. But soon. Spoon. Spoon. Don't you dare say it's useless. The fork would be more useful, yes, but the spoon is not useless.
You! For the night. No special privileges just because you're tall.
Muff! Muff!
So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Right, I should probably talk to the fellows before. This. What the fuck? When did she... How did she die?
Ifan looks to have been in a vicious fight. He rolls his sleeves down and casually wipes some blood from his
Is this fucking...
He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Always business to take care of.
What?
You were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land.
Oh, I would like to meet that woman before she dies. I'm gonna rush over to her. See if I can stop the fight. The confrontation. Fuck. Okay. I just want to speak to her. And to continue down a timeline where she doesn't die immediately before I even have a chance to learn of her backstory. If I even can do that. I'll find out soon enough. Is this before I took the... Alright. before I even started trading with that other fellow. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go there, check if I can do anything to defuse the situation. And if I can't, I'll go back to the original timeline.
You, help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes for you next.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff, especially not one of you.
Let's see. Ask about this Griff.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Right. Why does the elf owe money?
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection. No exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
This looks more like a shakedown in disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Okay, look here, buddy. If she doesn't pay up, don't give her food. How does she get money in the first place? Are there jobs here? How does the economy work? Given that everyone trades gold, I suppose that's the common currency. But from the people I've seen around here, the only one with a stable job is the blacksmith lady in the corner who has connections to the magister that created the collars, so a pretty high up person. Now then, how does one get a job to get gold in this little local economy? And if one needs to work to eat, what of the sick and or the ones that are unable to, like the children? Do they get food for free? How do they get food? Who gets the food and distributes it? Do the magisters approve or ignore this little racketeering scheme of yours? And does the money you rake up actually go towards food expenses, or does it go to your own pockets for your own luxuries? If just to harm her, I won't stand by and watch, given the little information I actually have on the topic.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Alright, here's the boss, so I suspect... Did that take an action point? It did. Poisoned and on flames. I am awesome. And... I will move strategically in this direction. Alright. Because a bouncing shield. Throw your shield at an enemy, dealing 9 to them. Shields can bounce to enemies. Okay. Fortify. Get yourself some armor. Okay. And you are precious to me, so I shall fortify you. Fortify her. And go over here.
Indigestion, or is it? Oh God, not now.
She's gone,
And at 5 meters it's 1 AP, okay. Do the stomp. And end turn. She won't give up for some reason. How do I offer her surrender? Oh.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
Ugh.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there.
Past kitchen, down beach, inside caves. Okay, but past. I'm gonna put it in my chat so that I can remember. It's not like anyone else will be writing. Past kitchen, down beach. Oh god, I didn't put my funds to advanced super hitty. I'm gonna put it to cooler boost. Okay. Past kitchen. Down beach. Oof, I fucked up a little. That might damage my computer in the future. And inside the caves. There we go.
There is a safe place.
Okay, I need to write down this new character because she seems slightly important. As well as the other ones around. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. This is my plankton project. This. Where did which page did I put my lore? Okay. It's aha, found it. Okay. Act 2. Fort Joy. Now, Elodin. Friends with Ethan. And I'm gonna denote it with the number of the act and the circle around it. Let's see. If one mentions Lucian during his unconscious state on the ships, not this elf. I do hope I can get an elf in my party. Later on. Energy doesn't actually burn from... Oh, okay.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
I'm gonna smile and reach out to shake his hand.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and pauses. His fingertips feel your finger bones. His eyes narrow, but a moment later he shrugs and smiles.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Okay. Let's see. So sleepier than a walker ill. You're keen to get out of here. How do you think that will happen? Say you're pretty comfortable here. Sun, sea, and sand. This is a good life. This is the good life. There is no time for idle chatter. Turn and walk away. What are these lone wolves and what is this errand?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Weren't you a magister? Hey, you're a mercenary now, I suppose. You're quick on the uptick, apparently. Okay. What is this errand you speak of?
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
And who are you trying to kill in this situation?
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
That depends. Not sure.
No harm having a friend in this place. One hand washes the other and all that. Trust me, there'll be plenty of filth to wash off around here. But suit yourself.
Alright, let's stick around for now. But when the time comes, I'm not sure I'll help you.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
Sure, you can be a wayfarer.
Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
I didn't quite read that. There was a lot of things that just went on the screen. Alright. Oh, we all have the... Oh wait, this is the inventories. Ah, you also have backpacks, and you have a mysterious letter. Ben Mezet. Your target is none other than the Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver Claw is the most feared among all the lone wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. Speak our motto, Glebo Duma, to identify yourself. May the moonlight your tracks. Roost Allen. Alright!
So, time to find this Boris fellow.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
You carry our weapons. From now on. Should he? I'm gonna give you the arrow stuff anyways. It's fine. He's probably gonna use it, won't me? Oh, it's getting late. Okay, let's see. Rooms, my shells. A potion. But this may or may not have been worth it. Test. Okay, I got the conversation on that, but now I'm curious if I go back to the point where I was before, originally, if I didn't participate in the fight, and the most likely werewolf man person takes care of business. There is one survivor. Kana, the bodyguard.
She should have thought twice before she crossed Griff.
Oh.
See that heap of bark? That's what happens when you cross Griff.
Ifan looks to have been in a vicious fight. He rolls his sleeves down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lip.
Always business to take care of. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
Hold up. What the fuck?
He stretches out one rough... He grips you.
Say, I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together?
He shrugs, looking off to...
I wasn't here for this.
It's a job. My job.
He shrugs, looking off to...
It's my job. Everyone.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him. Hair, he stands still as a statue, flinty eyes glimmering with menace. A raw animal power exudes from him, triggering your own animal responses. As your bones clatter, his stony face relaxes, a playful smile twitches his lips.
Let's not be hasty. You have no quarrel with the lone wolves, nor have I any with you.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got can-do. Onwards?
He scans the horizon.
Right you are. Lead the way.
No, this doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go to the test one. Yep, we're not doing nonsense here. That doesn't sound plausible. Because in the fight Ethan was in, the thugs won, and yet he's acting victorious for some reason. Time to do this.
And what you after?
I'm only speaking.
Amidst a crowd.
And what you... I ain't. Just seeing how it's made.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Wait, I want to do the dwarven answer. Okay. I need to focus. Okay. Focus. Focus. I am the undead dwarf. I am the law master. And I will use the same options I did last time for the conversations.
Amidst a crowd.
And what you after? Oh,
Dwarven answer.
buy?
Looking to talk.
Are you sure you're not looking to buy anything? Yeah, I prefer
Contraption
it. Just
seem
never knew it to be
useful.
much of a
Did that us make the
Looking to buy something?
colors?
Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
Ask if she knows how they're made.
Dallas's designs. Metal
How do you remember
do
Dallas?
change, don't they?
Loosen up the collar.
Hell no.
Who might be worthy?
Is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't. So buy or shove off.
Alright,
All manner
what's
of things.
this?
Have a look.
Now I wish to buy the ring. I wish to buy the book. I wish to buy the skill book, and I wish to. I know that mushroom. I hope to find it later. Branch, threads, post, scraps, needle, arrows. Okay, and glass. Now I need to match this price, which is gonna be toughy. Gonna have to sell all my shit. Magfly. Wait, how much does she sell these for? Okay. Let's see. 700. Nice stuff, pitchfork. Let's sheaves and knives. Wait. Pocket knife, sheath, pocket knife. Okay, if it wasn't a pocket knife but a normal knife that could be used for cooking, I would take it. You may have one of my tomato sauces and 2 of the shrooms. Oh, but one of the shells here. I want 2 of them back. What if I just gave you just a few resurrection spells? One. Bleeding Radiance, Restoration, Retired Together, yes, poison bleeding. This seems very useful. Let's see. Let's see. One of these. I want to keep the flasks. One of these. One of these. And I'm just shy by 4 or 5. Yes, 5. 5 good. Which almost just 2 more. I have no idea why the tooth is so valuable, but I want to be able to eat of these to get the effects. I'm keeping the onion because that's one of the ingredients I most often use in my spaghetti. Okay, I don't need a fireball scroll, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. This needle looks useful. Oil flask creates an oil puddle. Still not sure if flasks get destroyed upon use. I'm gonna keep my shit. The foodstuffs at least. You know what? Dried ingredients, restoration. I don't need that. I might need restoration. Air damage, yeah, I don't need air damage, that's for pussies. Wine, I don't know the effect of wine yet. Water, I can make water. I don't, but it's 1 gold, so it's fine. Milk, you know, lemonade, I shall keep 1. And I shall keep my bottle. And one of my precious. Nope. This everything I can sell? Do I have another one of these? Or is this my only one? Yep, I'm gonna have to keep this one. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I can part with 1 mutton. Looks like a deal to me. Doesn't need to be identified. Doesn't need to be identified. Doesn't need to be identified. What can I identify? Understood. Did I ever put... Yep, I did. Okay, now I'm gonna use the skill book after I read this. I remember this book from before. Put this in the miscellaneous, put this in the food. this here, equip this. This here, put this here, put this here, this here, this here, this here, this. Put this here. This here. This way. This here. Curious. And done with this segment. Wait, I remember doing this instead. Yep. Much better. This skill book I shall use. Put this here, put this at the weapons, put this at the tools, put this misc. Okay, put this.
Where's the oil?
Can't examine it. It's just the painting, it says. Okay. Ah. Visual Rex. Already read this one. Only one. Oh, wait. Does it expand? It expands! Nice. I'm gonna learn the skill of summoning totems. Yay. Elemental totem. I'm gonna put this next to this so that I can summon both of them. And
the woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need?
I'd COS. I remember another one being here. Conjure this. Okay. I'm gonna have to sell my shit. Okay. I forgot about this book, damn it. I'm gonna have to sell everything. And build up from the ground up later. I'll come back here later. You know what? Come back here later.
The hammer got you curious.
She nods.
Clever lasser. No wonder what. Oh, I don't know. People do change, don't they?
Alright. Hopefully, I'm gonna get some more money. And after I do, then I can come back here. And continue business with this woman. Hey, I'm gonna be able to show this
Fella
on.
can't hear him. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
But I can't get any peace around here. Was what he was saying in the first part, I think. Wait. The fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. The day and night she hollers after that child. Is what he said at the beginning. Now then. Yes. I already did this part, but I had fucked up, so I'm gonna do it again. Let's see. Yesterday, what did I choose? Do you two have any history?
A little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Okay. And why is she exactly mad?
What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void woken back in our home village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back. She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. If I have to hear calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head.
Huh?
She don't listen to reason.
Wait.
Maybe you'll have better
Didn't
luck than
finish.
I. If I have to hear calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head. And there's not a soul here who'd blame me.
Move aside, dwarf. Move aside. I need to find my little girl. I need to find my baby.
You ask for... No, you plead for assistance, yet you disrespect the dwarf. Explain, wench.
The Magisters. They don't care whether we live or die.
I did not mention any magisters. This is a bug.
In here a plea for help.
A fraud.
No, they can't help me at all.
A sham. Okay. Let's see. Well, do you know of your daughter's
I
disappearance?
saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind too. It's so unlike her.
Why won't anyone else help?
Turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Ask to have a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
Hey, what do you have to say? I wonder. Sharp rocks, herring, good. Alright, nothing of interest.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Well, goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
Man, I can't wait all day.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart.
Alright, I heard something about Griff. That's bad news. That means it might be time sensitive or it might fuck up. So I need to hurry up.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Cap her on back and if she's alright.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Tell her to squeeze back.
I can't. I can barely even catch my breath. How is it possible? 1 minute you're in the garden in the sun, the next you're here, and they've put this thing around your neck.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made. The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Oh my.
Ben, Mist, Ethan, Ben, Mist, you killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
Keep him away from me!
No one has made a contract for your life yet.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster Ben Mist away from me.
Ooh. Alright. A shame. I wanted to speak to her more. Maybe.
You there? You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
He seems human-sized, so I'm not gonna take the dwarven response. Alright, why do you wanna know? Say, say in your group, but you can ditch them. Am I alone? He asks.
You won't regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. We need to be
I'm with a group, but a
You
condition.
never know when the Magisters are gonna haul you off.
You seem a bit nervous.
You would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they have planned for us, and it ain't pretty.
And what are you... But before I ask what you're planning, let me check your... Aeroturge... Intestines? Pepper. I want that pepper. Trade you some clams for it. Good lad. Yep, I don't care about the shocking touch, radiance, wind, nope. Okay. What are you planning exactly?
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Hmm. I have companions to think about. Take his proposition elsewhere. Take him this is later too convenient. How do I know you're not working for the Magisters?
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't.
I'll find another. But thank you anyway, stranger.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you? Change your mind about my offer yet?
A little too convenient. You have companions.
Good luck with your friends.
Okay, let me save because I'm actually curious. What would happen if I were to accept?
Change your mind about my offer yet?
I want
And a
in.
girl who wouldn't. Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Well, a lot more than two can escape with this plan if it's true.
How many would make it before the guards noticed? 4, 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, they'll have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice, no more.
Where can I find this artifact then if I were to be your
It's found
accomplice?
its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go.
How many crocodilians?
Not
old enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself.
I'm not the first one you sent over to them, and there is no artifact, and you're just gonna use it to kill me, aren't you?
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for. So, what's the news? Hurry, eh?
I'm working
My
on
number
it.
could be up any minute.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Fire! Did you see them, Miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
I was so close as to watch them murder one of their own crew. How about that?
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Murder is murder, no matter which banner mops up the blood.
Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end.
You're being overdramatic.
The Void Woken are coming, miss. And it's only the Divine Order that can protect us.
She's gone.
Say what you will about the Divine Order. Say what you will about the Bishop and the Hammer. They're the only ones looking after us now that the Divine is dead.
And what do you have for sale? Nothing worthy. Trash. Alright. Why did I hear talk of the griff? Okay, there's a lizard.
So void woken are attracted to source.
Leave it. I won't say it again.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sorcerers? Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
A philosopher.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
I'm not gonna stomp on his foot, that would be mean. Some supplies are missing, eh? Tap them on the shoulder.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
What's on your mind?
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
What exactly do you mean by why?
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void?
Oh?
And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
Oh.
I fear it will be quite some time before we find any answers at all, my friend. Though it doesn't hurt to ponder.
Indeed, it doesn't. And it well, even more so when you tell me of the law of this world.
Goods. Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Have a look.
Frost, rain, restoration, skill book. Teapot. What mug? Alright. Leave him be. What happens if you speak
The
to your
king's
own
brow
kind?
knits together, then apart and back again.
Hmm? What? Oh, kin. New, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
You don't recognize me?
Recognize you? Of course I recognize you. You're the Red Prince. That's about as obvious as a very obvious thing. Your point?
What's on your mind?
My mind? What else, kin? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Tell him all shall be well when the Kina return to their rightful
Where's
place.
that, then? The egg? We'll go back to the egg.
All that matters is what we do now. This is something he would answer most likely.
No doubt the two are related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause of our misfortunes, we can stop this madness before it goes any further.
You are right. Alright. Back to my favorite character. Now then. Let's see. Where did the dwarf go? There.
Yeah, come on. You know this one, don't you? Grab a bottle of ale.
You know the song but can't remember. I know the song but can't remember the following line.
Oh, a right disgrace you are. Come on, you remember. Grab a bottle of ale, fill it up to the brim, stick your sorrows in there, and down until they swim.
When another divine arises, will Source
Come
change
on.
back?
We may be here, but at least we're alive. And ain't it a gorgeous day to boot?
We find Source so dangerous.
Come on.
Alright. Yeah, I like his attitude. What's in the tent, buddy? Alright.
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, though.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be, Sam.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Just in case they start fighting.
Bleeding snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greed's better off, I'm sure.
Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Is there a way I can help you settle your argument?
Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Well.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Is that coffin for the man you just murdered?
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul.
Murder's the only word for
Only
it.
a coward would let someone talk about their soulmate like that. Well, maybe it is murder. Maybe not all killing's as bad as arrest, though.
This doesn't sound like a magister.
Maybe they're onto something then. Maybe we do belong here.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
Wait, what happens if is there a possibility of making it so that they don't go to murder? What if I were to go with the Red Prince in this one?
Bleeding snake.
Please, excuse her.
You're talking to...
Oh, for the love...
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off.
Stepping forward to speak for my kinsman.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the...
A flat smile.
She never did like you.
Oh, God.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin.
As the Red
hammer in
Prince?
hand.
As the Red Prince, I challenge you to a duel, you damned half-breeds. No human strikes down a lizard unpunished.
You? Where do you think you are, snake-face? Palace grounds? But if it's a good gutting you're looking for, I'll be glad to bash in another lizard's brains.
Alright, you're fucking super dead. I just want you to know this. Like, super dead. Like, I can't describe the amount of dead you are. Okay, I'm gonna... Lockpicks, lockpier... Wow.
Ooh, how pensively our...
Huh. Okay, I don't like that situation much, so I'm just gonna go with the let him go and talk with him via the undead dwarf scenario. Yes.
Please,
You're talking...
Oh, for the...
Say it again. What you
This
said about my
situation
wife.
seems
Go
like
on.
it's going to escalate.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know...
A flat...
She never...
The man
Alright.
looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Hmm. You just killed a man in cold blood.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
This doesn't sound like a magister.
Maybe they're onto something.
He nods at you and he taps hammer to nail.
Ugh. Before I go into Fort Joy,
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
okay. I've had an, this is the Red Prince. Say, I've had enough of your shenanigans. I've had enough of your No. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Who are they? Come on out with it. Yeah, no. He would be noble. So And I've already heard him speak, but I've had enough of your shenanigans. Who are they? And come on, out with it.
Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Is that so?
It's stabbing time.
Oh god, I'm going to fuck you up so badly.